Yeah. A very good morning and welcome to Real TV. We're right here at the bridge where this bridge is being constructed to reach Frederick Island, and Frederick Island is here located here around the 12th Street area. Mr. Frederick is the owner of this island, and of course some development project is seen to be ongoing here, but it has momentarily come to a standstill. Mr. Frederick.
Okay, I'm one of the Fredericks that we are the owners of the Fredericks Island. Well, this initiative was then that's jump-started by me and the community. The community was then finding a way out to see how best that they can do some renovation work on the broken planks that we do have on the bridge. So then when I came in, because I do work far away from Monrovia, when I came in for a visit, I met that discussion among the community members. So I told them that why we can't see about concretizing this bridge instead of continue to put plank. After 6 months, we gotta go again and purchase and plank again to come and put it on this bridge. So let us take all the initiative all by ourselves as a community. We can see whatsoever we can gather resources from ourselves, tax ourselves, and we can start getting material to then do the work. Okay, this bridge, it has been promised that since the president visited 12th Street during the campaign, and she also assisted the community, because the community proposed to her that they want to put concrete over the concrete slab over the existing structure. But then she said, no, that we can't do anything now. We need something immediate. What can we do? So we say, okay, the community agreed that okay, the same plank that they had on the bridge, where if we get that same plank, fine. Okay, and the president then purchased plank that would cover all of the bridge from the 12th Street community to that of the Fredericks Island. Okay, and she promised that after that she was going to send the technical people here to see what in the future what will cost to concretize the bridge. But then since then we haven't seen anybody. And then the representative of District Number 9, Honorable Panel, then came in and met the community. She also assisted the community in inputting in some of those pieces, writing planks that we had on the bridge. Okay, and the community told her that they wanted to concretize the bridge. She said, okay, I think she will put that in the county development agenda to see how best that it can be able to concretize the bridge. But then it had been long overdue, almost for the past 2 years, and the bridge started going bad, and the rainy season is then coming in. Our children need to go to school. We use the same road to go to work. People from 12th Street use the road to enter Matari. Okay, people from Matari use the road to enter 12th Street. And looking at the condition, so we sat down as a community. We put our meager resources together, and we begin to purchase some of these material to begin the job. Okay, then the honorable called and said, look, that project is almost coming to fruition. So you people try, and you people put stop to it now until when I come, we'll get things going. But then, looking at the promises that have been made in the past, okay, it have been dragging on. I told the community people, let us go ahead. Wheresoever we stop, or so, when they come in, they will be able to do what they call to then assist. Then one gentleman came when he saw the work, or maybe he was contacted by some of the community member. When he saw this work going on, he came in, he said he will be able to also give his own contribution, which is Mr. Fubbi Henrich. Okay, and when he came in, he and the community began to work together to make sure to put these reinforced the slabs, the pillows, and then he began to put in the concrete slab. All right, one day, then the honorable came in and she met the community again and told the community that yes, the community they have done extremely well, but what she want to do this project, it is a government project. Okay, the project, it is a government project, and now the government is now ready to carry on this what they call this project. We do have some money available, $68,000 for this project. We have already put out a bid, and a contractor already won this bid to come and begin the work. Firstly, she told us that she was going to do Matari, okay, and she won't bother with this road on 12th Street. Okay, but then later on, she came back, she said they are going to do the whole thing according to the engineer. The engineer said what they have in there, they can be able to do all both sides, the Matari and the 12th Street Bridge are leading to that of the Fredericks Island.
How long has this been?
You mean?
Since they put a stop to the work.
Since they put a stop, it's just about a week ago.
Are you frustrated with this issue now?
Well, we are not frustrated. The honorable representative came in last night. She met with the community member, those that live on the Fredericks Island, and we had a discussion. She made it clear to the community that they are ready to do this road. So she appreciated the effort of the community. She appreciated the effort of Mr. Henry. Also, she said that we should please try to tell Mr. Henry that whatsoever work that he is doing there, let him stop it, because they have the money ready now to come and start the project. And if you go and see, they have started from the Matari end to put in the pillows. She said immediately when they put in the pillows, while the pillow is there getting dry, then they will come on the side and see how best that they can put in the slab to do the work.
But did you people at any time tell her what this project is already here, the slabs are already here, the pillows are already there? They should just begin the construction of this place instead of waiting for that side to get dry before they come on this side.
Well, I think the community suggested that what they call to her, and she said no, because the technician from public work will have to come and then assess whatsoever work that we are doing. Okay, and if it is okay, fine, they will just leave it there and come and they continue for where we stop, helping reinforcing it.
What are some of the words you are getting from community members since the putting the stop of this project?
Well, we had a divided community. Some people welcomed the idea from the honorable. Some people said we have already started the what they call the bridge. Okay, if you want to come in, fine. But where the community have stopped, she can come and join from there and up. But I came in and I intervened, bringing the community back together, telling that this what am I seeing? Okay, it almost turned into a political rivalry, and I don't want that to happen here in our community. Okay, since we've been here, we have not been in any major conflict with anyone, so we don't want for this to happen. So let the community come together and let the community agree on one thing. Okay, and this going Sunday, the community met and the community agreed that she should continue with the what they call with the project from that of Matari to that of the 12th Street end.
Then what become of the money you people have collected to undertake this project?
Well, I would say this: those who all that contributed, whatsoever that they put into this project, all we have to do is to tell them thank you, because this initiative, if we were not going to start it, that's my own belief. If we were never going to start it, we're never going to see the work to be carried on. So all of those that contributed, we all are victor in this process. No one should feel that they are loser. All right, those that have not paid, okay, those that have not paid a dime towards this project, there are other projects that we still have in the community, but we prioritize the bridge. We have electricity, we have pipe-borne water to be run into the community. So those that have not paid, we still urge them to continue to make their payment towards the project. Then we can be able to get those other basic needs in our community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fredericks.
Yeah.
We also talk to the chairman of this area of the Fredericks Island. He's Mr.
Larry Rogers.
Mr. Larry Rogers.
Yes.
You've just listened to Mr. Fredericks.
Yeah.
So what is your take on this issue of putting a halt into this breach and the consensus of the people of this island?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for your great job doing, because I believe that wherever is within the dark, it should come to light. And the issue of this bridge, yes, the community dwellers have taken initiative in collaboration with Fubbi herrings. But in so doing, there was a time when the Honorable came that is indeed we should post halt to the job as well where we stop. So there was a comment that was given that is indeed why should we post halt to the job? And she gave the breakdown that is the community dwellers, wherever whosoever that contributed towards the job, at least there will be a time I think gratitude will be given to them. But where we are now as our dwellers of the community, we should work in hands along with her to see how best the bridge can be constructed. But it was a comment again from both sides of some of the community who have paid their money. They said for them, what will be the accountability of their money that they pay? So she said that, well, for those that pay their money and care on such a job, as time, they will be included. In terms of the dedication of the bridge, the name will be included. Even Mr. Fubbi name will be included, so forth. So when she left that day, because other people were murmuring, the meeting was scheduled on another day, which was on Saturday. And when she came, some of the community dwellers, they told me, they said, well, as a chairman of this community, we'd like to commend you to tell the Honorable that she must be able to construct a new page or bridge. So that new page or bridge, so I asked her, I said, but why is the immediate objective for her constructing a new page or bridge instead of using the whole lane, the old lane? They said because recently our children going to school and we have to use the old one at least to be working on it while they are constructing the new one. So when she came, I'll post that to her, I told her about it. She commented, she says, no, it was not in a budgetary that is indeed new bridge were being constructed. But nearly the old pipe will be used as to use a concrete slab. So for which I linked with some of my heads, which is people who are attached to me, the Secretary General and some bureaucrats of the community. And we came up with a clamor that is indeed the lady, right now we cannot make any decision beyond Mr. Fubbi, who have come to our aid, because Mr. Fubbi was a way of Spain. So when Fubbi come, we have to call the both of them, Mr. Fubbi and Dalapor, to see how best that we can find a common ground. But when we told her that, she came out, she says, no, that would be a disrespect to her. She don't have dealing with Fubbi, she have dealing with the community, for which, of course, she didn't want for the community dweller to call upon her to say Fubbi and that of her to be able to sit and discuss such issues pertaining to our bridge. And this is her own domestic, because as she said that she is a super C of the community, even the entire district so far. So whatever she say is why she stand. But which I said, as a leader of this community, I must be forward with one way and another, because it was 2013 when you make the promises to the community dwellers, Matali and Tower Street, that is, if we have constructed the two bridges within 2 months time in the starting. But since then, 2013, 2014, 2015, now we are in. So it's a clear indication that Honorable Panel to come in to say yes, indeed, she must post up to the job. One way or another, I think that there's no guarantee for that. To say yes, you have to undertake the project, because there was a lot of promises were made, and even series of meetings were attended, SOS, and our resident, which is Lakbasi, and we have Smart Institute. All these meetings were attended by me. And we will post this, and after presence, she cannot come to say, yes, indeed, I am now ready to construct the bridge. She only saying she will have to come to construct the bridge. So those promises is something that we have been here since 2013 and up to presence. So for Honorable panel to come in to say yes indeed, as you are seeing me in Akon move speaking, I think I'm disappointed, really.
Why are you disappointed?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. As a leader of this community, I'm disappointed because it's not the first time of making promises to the community dwellers to say, yes, I will do this. And she cannot fulfill those promises.
So what do you want now? Do you want the project to continue by the residents or honorable panel?
Well, one way or another, if I have to say yes, the project should continue, I think it will my utmost surprise to see such, because Fubbi is the one who have come into the aid of us. We have to hear from Fubbi, Mr. Fubbi, to say, well, if he having to say yes in this case, because I don't want political riot to come in. Definitely, so therefore the individual, which is honorable panel, should take the initiative of carrying on construction of the bridge. Well, no problem. But we cannot leave Fubbi away and make decision over that and say, yes, indeed, honorable panel, you should take the initiative of your bridge. You see, so this is where we are. You see.
But according to what I heard, she is threatening to lawsuit you.
Yes, obviously she did, and even there was a time she on the 23rd of this month, she brought a group of followers, and they came on the island for the last meeting. That is, when I came up with a pronouncement, that is, this is a position statement of the community, and they started, even as far they went to a fight with me, that is, indeed, I'm the leader of the community, they want to fight me, even people have to tell them, they say, but just stop that, just stop that. In the process, when I continue to ask, I say, but then, for we the community dwellers will still remain constant that in our position until one can miss Mr. Fubbi, because you were here when Mr. Fubbi came to the aid of the community, and we cannot leave Mr. Fubbi up to make decisions behind him. So in that case, what we have to do is that we come as time when Mr. Fubbi having to come, then we see how best that we can call the both of you to see and seek. She said that was a disrespect. Even as far if I continue the project, then there will be a lawsuit by the chairman.
She owns the island?
No, she is not the owner of the island, but she said she is the supersede of the district. So whatever she says, it should be the follow end.
Anybody have fall in the water before?
Yeah, several occasions people fell in the water. Even we took people to hospital.
She came to the aid to the people? No,
she had not. She had not.
I see you in angry mood.
Yes, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because being in an angry mood because of all these political rhetoric we are tired with it, and I don't want for to go into such, because if that my own will, I could take the initiative and say yes, the bridge should be constructed by Mr. Fubbi in collaboration with the community. Because
so you lose confidence in her?
Obviously. And I'm one of those who ran campaign for 2007, or let's say 2011, and she knows very well.
She failed?
You see, yeah, obviously, she has failed. So for now, if she wants to ratify our mistake, let her come to the community and say, well, my mistake has been ratified. Then we can see how best we can proceed on a new page.
You think the world is saying she'll beat you again?
No, I don't too sure, because what? Myself too, I have to prevent myself. Yes, but she is honorable, but one way or another, it will having to even get to the law. I believe that I can overcome her wherever when it comes to the law, because I'm in a full part of the constitution.
Do you have money?
I don't have money, but I believe that the law will one way look at the perspective issue that is regarding to the bridge. Yeah.
Thank you for this interview.
Well, how you feel walking on the bridge here, my man? I know you're tired, you're very sweaty, you didn't school, no go.
Want to play? We're managing with it.
Okay.
We're just managing, but we're happy to see this concrete one as well.
The project man, you are coming. She want to stop the process. Where could we stop? Yes. She even, in fact, she want to demolish it once and reconstruct.
Yeah, because so yeah, what would be your starter or not breach? So she condemning the main project.
Yeah, she condemning the project. She said the project is not durable, but nearly according to the engineer that she sent here, the engineer said that the 6 inches cash, but nearly they will use the C1 pillows.
Yeah.
But for us, the little one we did here, we planted new pillows. But she is saying that she will not plant no new pillows. She will maintain the old pillows.
I think the honorable Madam Munam Peno, she's supposed to be taking. I think she should try to portray this identical young lady Liberian are trying to do this for us. I believe he is an ordinary man, not a government worker or whatsoever. I think she should work in here with the identical fellow for them to be what try to bring the bridge all the best report, not to demolish it, man. Effort, you know how many funds? This man, nobody know where he took his money from. Nobody know he take it effort and then try to what build the identical bridge to the level. I think you see the bridge of concrete here.
Concrete, and I even did this one. Despite being the chairman of this community, I'm on the engineering field. I did this one.
Oh, you are the chairman?
Yeah, I'm the chairman of this community.
They ever consulted the local government for the district or for the identical community?
Yeah,
local leadership.
The local leadership?
Yeah.
No.
But then, man,
they have not even called them to a meeting.
She just try to see what project.
Come because what? And even if the young man could have come to say, yeah, you start this, one of them could have even think about it because what? It was 2013 when we have serious meeting SOS at our resident Lakpasi and that of Smart Institute. That within 2 months time, the 2 bridges could have started in 2013. You see? But recent time when she is telling us that to say the first money that were allocated for the development fund of this district were used on Ebola. But since then, we the dweller of this community, we have not even received 1 bucket from her during the time of Ebola. So it was a question I posed to her. I said, but then you said the money were used for Ebola. Are you left all out? We are not part of the fighting of the Ebola because we have not even received a slab of what chlorine from you and that of 1 bucket except from you. So where the money were used? So for us that get a bridge on the side, we are not aware of that. The money were used for the Ebola. That was a question I posed to her, and that question couldn't be answered by the honorable. You see?
Yeah, as being a chairman of the community, so right now I overheard that you people, the madam met with you people, have a short meeting, short period of time. So what was the outcome?
The outcome is I told her that if she wants to construct the bridge, we don't want to be ungrateful to the young men who come to our aid at the appropriate time.
Exactly.
At the appropriate time. But what we want us to do is to either recommend us that Mr. Larry Rogers Stewart Jr., you are the chairman of this community. What I want you to do is call Mr. Fubbi, schedule a meeting with him, and call me. Let we all sit and see how best we can have an harmony to construct the bridge. That would have been a right way. But she is saying we should make decision behind Mr. Fubbi and saying that let her continue the bridge. And we are not going to say that. As a leader of this community, I'm not going to say that behind Mr. Fubbi.
Yeah, as a leader of the community, even only the madam having to call Mr. Fubbi, will Mr. Fubbi to be waiting to work in turn with her to construct the bridge? Will he be waiting?
If Mr. Fubbi
will be waiting.
Mr. Fubbi, for the time being.
Excuse me, Chairman, I'm not cutting you off. For that question, let me just address that question. Because if the chairman will be saying, what he's saying is if it is very correct, or because the honorable, if you say the honorable said that they want to demolish the identical bridge for the start, and with all the consent of this fellow who try to do this for the people of 12th Street, I don't think it will be fun for the honorable to come with sort of saying.
But she threatening a lawsuit. Just in case like anybody tests the bridge.
No, the honorable can do that. They conjure of men. They conjure of law, not men. You understand?
You think it'll be a disgrace?
Liberia ain't for nobody, Liberia for the people.
we put Manapeno there. You understand? Beyond all due respect, Manapeno who I know, I don't think she can say that.
She said it?
She said it. Exactly, then she will be misleading herself. She will not mislead the people. She representing us. We put her there. We can tell her, say, Manapeno, we don't want you again. If somebody or common Liberian will come up, things what she's supposed to be advocating for, although the responsibility of a representative not to build bridge. That's why I told the people, yeah, I told the people in district all the time. Honorable Chilo Barron went and took the people 210,000. I said that on page. One small thing called road in district 10 or they call in gate town. I told him you spoil the people money. He had a problem with me. You understand? You spoil the people money because right now the road is not up to start up. It's not nothing. So all these things, you should understand these things. We put them to represent us, advocate for good schools, advocate for what good law to be made in this country, employment. All these things should come to these things. They shouldn't take a few projects and take it to say, a John Brown saying that I want to do this. If you're taking John Brown to be an opposition, work in hand with him. That's why people always discuss America today. America is a country where the people want put America first, not put your interest first. You just Mona Penal. You understand? She just Mona Penal. Who made her honorable today? The people of the district. The people of the district make her to be Mona Penal, honorable Mona Penal. People only knew her to be Mona Penal in your block. The honorable need today that people gave it to her. So she should serve the people. Here's one mistake our leader make today. When you are leader, you are serving to the people. You are not, you know about it, you just servant. You should serve the people.
But her group jump on the people to fight.
You see this thing? Going to lawsuit, if she will take that, she can take no project in the general community. You understand? There's the chairman, she should respect the chairman first.
No, she brought some groups from somewhere around herself who were surrounding. She brought those general guys because of the pronouncement that he in my capacity as a chairman, and I will not give the credence. Decision making now to say, well, absence of Mr. Fubbi, to say that, yes, indeed, honorable, go ahead with the project. My saying that it was an anchor move by her followers, in which, of course, they jumped into a fight. But like the problem, in the presence of her. But the problem is this, you see, that's what I even did make sure. I said, but that could have been her. Where in that capacity, like where as an honorable, somebody to really go into a fight with her, then what would have then that mean? There's no respect for the integrity of the leadership. There's no respect for the integrity of the leadership because in my capacity as a chairman to bring our followers to get into a fight with me, what does it sound? You see, so as you are seeing me in the anger move, my dear brother and sisters, I'm disappointed with this. I'm disappointed with this. And look at the Matari Bridge now. It's the same thing that we're talking about. My brother, with the Liberians, we have to be logical to make decisions. Because look at the decent work bill that was passed in the House of Parliament, where $5.50 to be entitled to a daily workers, $5.50, and calculate slave worker and calculate the commodity price of these things at the market. Back already now is $50, if I'm not mistaken. Now look at a slab of oil. You can buy for $50, $45. Calculate if you have 2 children or 1 child with you that going to school, you pay about $6,000. So in a month's time, if you are getting about such amount, calculate about 30 days, let's say about 1 month into that $5.50. So where are we, my brother? It means we have to see her back. That's what I even told her when she did mention that it seems to be that you are not too citizen. I told her, no, for now we are not discussing citizenship, we are discussing development. So the issue of citizenship should go into arrest. Let's discuss the aspect of this development for the community.
So you have trust in her to carry her again?
To carry her?
Yeah.
Well, for now, I cannot come in with such as that.
But she beat you.
But as for me, as I said, even on Sky TV, as you saw me, I said the knee large.
But there's this controversy between he and the community people, including the honorable representative of this district, Honorable Mona Youngblood. So, Mr. Henrys, tell us exactly why do you think this problem is existing, that this bridge has been put to a halt? when it is the rainy season and people need to commute between New Matadi and the 12th Street area?
Probably the project is not to a halt. It's ongoing. As if you've been following, it's like we are raising funds along the way. We did not acquire funds for the entire project, but like we are doing it in phases, and we have like completed the first phase from the first project that was raised, about 8,400. So that we have completed, and we are like moving to the next phase in the coming weeks. So it's not to stand still. It's like every now and then we have to raise funds to carry out the project. So now we have completed one phase, and we are out there soliciting funds to continue. So it's not at a standstill.
There is this news that the representative of this district, Mona Peno Yambla, have put a halt to this project.
I'm not aware that it's halted. I have to deal with the community because probably I was out for about 9 days and just came back to the country on Monday, and I've not had time to actually sit and meet with the community leadership, but we should be meeting this weekend and we will understand the full details of it. So well, I know that there were issues raised behind my back, and there were a lot of noise I've been hearing, but I told them, I said it's good for the publicity, and that was one of the main reasons that we initiated a project, because if it would take 2 years for government bureaucracy to raise $68,000 for such a project, then I don't think we are heading in the right direction. I don't think we have the right leadership to direct us. So the community people decided to take matters into their own hands to have this bridge done, and I came, I saw them, I said, okay, if you guys are willing to push yourself, I will hold your hand to also help you to run. So that's the stage we reached, and we decided to move it. So like cutting all those unnecessary bureaucracy that we have in government, it will take you 2 years, from 2013 to 2015, to raise $68,000 to undertake such a project.
You said the project continues. The lawmaker has threatened a lawsuit.
Probably she's been talking with the community, but I have to sit with the community to hear and understand the full details. But I don't think it makes sense for a lawmaker to threaten lawsuit for anybody constructing projects that would benefit the people. So to me, my own right mind, it doesn't make sense, and I don't want to pay attention to that. But sometimes people make noise, and right now we are moving from the noisemaker type of attitude in the communities, where we sit down, get on radio every morning and express our dissatisfaction with our leaders. Now what we are looking at, we are teaching our leaders how to lead us. What I mean by that, we are doing criticism by action, visiting the community, seeing our ills and problems that we have, and our leaders will be forced to understand that this is what we need, and they will follow up and follow through to see that they are done. So that was one of the main reasons why I told the community, let's start it, and we'll create the attention that is needed to get this project on the way. And I'm grateful that I heard that there was a groundbreaking for the other side of the community, and that was the entire essence of this whole project, to draw their attention to what they're supposed to do, and not to just sit down, because we didn't elect anybody to sit down and take salaries at the end of the month. But we elect you to visit the community, see the problems of the people, and get to solving those problems. Because these are the people that make the work of the president difficult. Because if you sit there as a lawmaker and you have your little district to take care of, and you refuse to attend to your district, people in the community tend to blame the president more for being a failure. And whereas the real failure are our lawmakers. Because you should target your district, and each one of them targeting that district. You have 73 districts in the country. If everybody targeting those 73 districts one by one, you make the work of the president easy, because the president only focuses on those big projects, those big concessions that will bring a benefit to the entire country. So you let your little district shine and let the president focus on those big projects that will bring the country together. So if everybody doing that piece in our little corner, we have a better country within the term that we are looking at. A term, the first 6-year term, we have a better country because everybody playing their part. But if everybody sit down and refuse to enter to their communities to solve the problems and just wait for the president national address at the end of the year, and that's one thing that I want to stress. If you listen to the president address, you always said that you always heard the president making comments. Honorable Speaker, I need your support in this. Honorable Speaker, I need your support in this. Probably she's not getting the support of those guys, and we are stalling the country. the decent work bill, how long it took them to pass the decent work bill? More than 5-6 years. And at the end of the day, just to come up to pay minimum wage for a skilled worker, $120 US at the end of the month, which cannot even afford house rent, feeding, medication, and so forth. So we should stop joking in this country and focus on changing the lives of the people. Because at the end of the day, they are the people that matters, not you.
Mr. Henrys, if the rumor you are hearing about putting a halt to the project, which is bad for the people, how can you or will you in any way be deterred from continuing your assistance to the people of this community in any way, manner or form?
No, that cannot stop me. As if you listen to what I said earlier, we are looking around the communities, the various communities that we have, and we are identifying problems within the various communities and seeing how we can tackle them. And by tackling them, it will draw attention, and we'll give it the loudest publicity that is needed to draw attention to those that are supposed to come and cater to do some of those things. So that would not stop me, and I don't think this project going to go to a standstill. The only thing we need to do is to sit with the community people and decide on a way forward on who how to get it done, because that's what matters. And my interest is not whether I complete the bridge or somebody complete the bridge. My goal is that our people should have better facilities in the communities. We cannot keep working on this kind of planks, and we know that we can afford to put concrete that will cost less than $100,000 US. So these are things that we look at. So the interest here is the people and not who complete the bridge. Once the bridge is completed and the people can have better passage, I'm satisfied. So whether the lawmaker completes it, whether I complete it, or whether the community and other people join us to complete it, that's my interest, and I think we are getting there. And we will keep making the noise, and we'll keep highlighting issues to make sure that we have our communities around to be better to the standard that we should be pleased as Liberians to live. You can't walk. I think the last time you walk on the other side, you almost fell in the water. And the same water, you see the filth in the water, people toilet in the water, and you fall in the same water. Then we cry for illnesses around here. So our essence is let us push our leaders, teach them how to lead us. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Just one last question. There is an allegation that the representative will be destroying the bridge to relaunch this project. Owing to the fact that you have spent so much on this bridge, what will you do?
No, if you listen to me, the interest is not whether the bridge is demolished or. My point is we should have a better passage for our people. So if we will sit with the community and agree that we turn the project over to the district for the lawmaker to complete it, and if you decide to destroy and build a better one, we just want the bridge to be done. And if she doesn't, then we'll have a recourse.
Is there a time frame given if she having to destroy the bridge? Will you give her a time frame to complete it?
No, it's not me per se. It's the community. That's what I'm saying. So it is. I don't live here. I don't come here every day. But the community people are the focal persons that use this place every day, from Monday to Sunday, morning to evening. So the point here is that we hope by the end of this year we should have at least gone a far way, because from the community initial estimate, they plan to even start the project on a bit by bit to get it done within a matter of 3 years. But if we can target it with the force that came in and the resources that we started to generate, and the target is to get it completed by December, so that at least people can have a complete, better path. You see now, you even feel very comfortable with us standing on solid concrete, unlike before. We couldn't even stand here to hold this press conference. So that's the kind of thing we should be opting for.
Yes, Sir Henrys, in every man's chest there beats a heart. Do you have any political ambition?
That one is no secret. I contested before 2011, so it's not a secret for our people around here. So that's something that is known. So that is besides the fact.
Okay, tell us when will the second phase of this bridge commence?
Next week we already started generating funds to hit it next week.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Real TV alongside a couple of press officers from the various institutions here on this bridge where it's at a point of controversy. There is the construction of this bridge, and we hope to see that to develop Liberia, it takes all and not one. Raske for RTV3, reporting from this bridge that I almost fell in the water.
Amen. What the power? We can put a man inside and run smooth. Just carrying and center. Deep arrow. Come Jerry. Talk about Ria. Please talk small. Okay, my fellow Liberians, this is Real TV. This is what we normally do. Reach out to the common people and see what is necessary that we can do to make an impact in the society. It's bad, 100% bad, for people to trade over water with such kingdom like this. I'm even scary. It's possible that I drop in the water and everybody say, hey, I fall from a water so soon. So we're trying to construct a project here that will last more than, let's say, more than 10 years, because we're putting a real guaranteed concrete here. Concrete that even when we drop here, everybody say hallelujah. Nobody will fall in the water. We'll pass free day. Our children will come and pass free day. So all you can do as a true citizen, as a true Liberian, give out your support. Give your fellow Liberians your support. If you can do something, you see your friend doing it, all you can do, push your hand beyond that person and let's see the betterment of Liberia. Then to sit and criticize and talk whole lot of blah 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 blah. Real TV down off for it, true Liberian citizen down off for it. My begin to checking the kino here. So we're constructing a bridge project here, and whosoever that behind the curtain, come out and give your support to us. So to sit on the side and talk, change up for the talking.
Go bien.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your own boy, Isaac Sonny Jr., aka Paul Flomo, live on Real TV. I'm in a kingdom, and somebody call the community. Okay, live at Frederick Island, 12 feet single. On the bridge project are connecting Frederick Island to west. Matari. Frederick Island straight to Matari. I think you can see the project live for yourself. This is a project that costs a very huge amount. Okay, we're coming right back. Real TV is giving me right back on show. Shit! My red video! Vazia. Let me ask you a question at the beginning. Are you a kid or everybody down. How long you been doing it today? You're still on inside. So what you can go do with the kino? You go fishing? Yeah. What you not catch? Come customer so me talk to you. All they will.
So how much bucket of fish you can catch? Bring the bucket, let me see the fish. Huh?
A crab.
Crab?
Yeah.
Let me see the crab. You have your catch them already?
I went fishing.
You went fishing?
Yeah.
So you're taking the fish to go fishing the crab?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long you been inside?
I was inside.
You still inside? Yeah. Okay. So you can, how much money you think when you go fishing with the crab? How much money you think you can get?
Put on program to see how he go improve things.
We are taking a keen look at the environment also, where we are right here in the 12th Street community, looking at the plastic bags, the rotting debris, all of them here packed to this place. These are the things that we talk about, the mosquitoes and other waterborne diseases. We leave the mosquitoes and the rats and all of that stuff on this water. We leave from this area, get into the houses of people and infest the people in any way more than one. So look where the people are living in a very unconducive manner. That's where they are here, and as far you can see where someone is defecating over there on the dump site, and all of these things, they're polluting the water. So when we talk about the environment, we have a whole lot to look at. From the point where we are to where I'm standing, and as far as you can see, you have the kids over there. They're all playing in that mess over there, and so it is very bad and hazardous for the people who live around here. You see that they're trying to reclaim this facility, this swamp. But remember that wetland is not wasteland, and by the EPA standard, you are not supposed to tamper with the wetlands, because this is where the fish will come from in the main ocean, come to this water in the mangrove, because it is a still water, and lay their eggs. And after that, you find much of the marine species returning to the lakes and to the sea, where people will do their catches and put some foods on the table for the people. So as a whole, this wetland is not wasteland. So we should stop tampering with the land, trying to reclaim it. As you can see back here, they're trying to reclaim this area so they can carry on some construction here. And of course, this is against the Environment Protection Agency law of the Republic of Liberia, which is internationally accepted. This is Real TV reporting from the 12th Street side towards the swamp.
Fubbi?
Yeah, I think if we can fight to demolish bridge, I think we should also waste some of those energies in making sure that this place is conducive for living. And as you heard earlier, these are areas where you have mosquito breeding, and we intend to talk about fighting malaria. And one of the approaches that we have decided to use to fight malaria is to buy mosquito nets and distribute to the rural homes. And I think that's a waste of time. And I think these are areas that our lawmakers should be keen on targeting, questioning the Ministry of Health, and targeting some of those funds for malaria or the waste of mosquito nets into making sure we have a better environment. That's some of their oversight responsibilities. So I think that will go a long way and will have a better impact on the people rather than fighting to demolish bridge that will give the people better life. So I think we should direct some of our energies on this side as lawmakers to change the lives of the people, to improve the health situation in the communities so that we can all live a better life. So it's, as I said, this community is just one of so many that we have around Liberia. And I don't think we deserve this as people, because affording health care is something that is one big problem that we face here as well. So if we cannot improve the environment where we cut down on the risks of those illnesses that I will suffer for every day, the malaria, the typhoid, because some of the rats and things come from this one, get into your homes, the roaches live from here, get in your homes, crawl on your food and things, we take it, we contract typhoid and other illnesses that we have prevalent around here. So we should look at cleaning up this place, questioning the EPA, why they are not adhering to their standard to ensure that people don't use the wetland as wasteland. Question the Ministry of Health, why you don't divert some of your funds from malaria into cleaning the environment. So these are things that will go a long way, that will impact the people better, rather than wasting time talking about you want to demolish a bridge that you took 2 years government bureaucracy to establish. So we will keep highlighting all these ills in the society, and we hope that their signals are up to pick up, their antennas are up to pick up our signals, so that, and they should keep following our trail that we go around, and we'll make the loudest noise. We will not criticize this time just verbally, but we'll go into the environment, we will see the issues, we'll highlight them, and we'll point it out, and we'll ask them to come to solve the problems. So this is one big problem that I think we should put on our lawmakers' plate, and they should look at solving this instead of them fighting over a bridge.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Pelican Artist Search. We are your hosts. I'm Lai Bility. Of course, I'm joined by one of LRB new sensation, Hipko Igwe, the one and only Young Z, representing Matadi. And of course, Pelican Artist going to school. You're attending UL, Penal Camper. You know, he's a busy man as well, so with that, Pelican Artist will make sure also all artists are in school. So Young Z joining me here today. And of course, the incredible Cash. He don't need introduction, but you already know him. That's DJ Cash.